My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're continuing our video series designed to educate the public, so please subscribe to our channel. The question was raised to us in terms of custody opinions: is it better to get a private agreement or is it better to get a court order? Well, you know, they're two very different things. I mean, a private agreement suggests that the court necessarily was not involved. Sometimes it is, but for the most part, you're trying to strike your own agreement, which really means you're trying to stay away from the courts. You're trying to work something out with the person. You're going to have a working relationship with them anyway, so you try to do things independently. I think it's good that the parties should try to have a meeting of the minds on what the custody arrangement should be and work out something that's best for them. You know, the court doesn't mind getting involved in, business things, doesn't mind getting involved in certain violations of the law and all that, but really in most cases the court would really rather not get involved in your family. Okay? So unless there's a compelling reason to involve the court is always going to favor the parties sitting down and realistically trying to work out something that works for their kids or their family, whatever. So the quick answer is yes, you should always try and work it out together to ensure that you get a fair agreement, and then of course it should be reduced to writing, it should be presented before the court, and the court should sign off on that. Your agreement should probably be appropriately flexible so that you can get the court to appreciate it and so that it can become an order. Is it something that you should do even in a private agreement? I would say yes. Even if you work out a private agreement, so you excluded the court, excluded only to the point where the agreement is signed off on by the judge, because without the judge signing off on your private deal, there's very little way to enforce it. There's very little opportunity to come and complain to somebody if the other side doesn't live up to it, because the court's not involved. So you should get the court involved. The question is when. If you can work something out yourself and develop that framework and then get the court to sign off on it, it's probably the best thing. If you can't work it out that way, then your next best thing is to get the court involved at the outset and then work out the agreement. Probably the worst thing that you can do is work out a private agreement and then don't get it signed off by the court, because then, like I said, there's no enforcement, there's no way for the court to track it. The friend of the court would be opted out of that, so they wouldn't have a way to track it. So it works perfectly until there's a problem. And then when there's a problem, the question is, who do you go to? Without the court involvement, the only one you can go to is the one who's violating the agreement, which is why you have the problem in the first place. So it should be, if you're going to do a private agreement, it should still be something that the court signs off on so that enforcement and remedies are available to you in that scenario. Now, if you have any questions about your agreement, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.